Now, Prince Harry has spoken out about his relationship with the Queen and new life in California in a bombshell new TV interview.
How did it feel being back? Being with her?
Being with her, it was great. It was just so nice to see her. You know, she's on great form. She's always got a great sense of humour with me, and I'm just making sure that she's, you know, protected and got the right people around.
Well,
her.
you make her laugh. That's what she always says. Did you do it again?
Yes, yeah, I did. Both Meghan and I had tea with her, so it was really nice to catch up with her. And you know, home for me now is you know, for the time being, it's in the States, and it feels that way as well.
Right, so for more on this, we're joined by the royal editor at the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers. Russell, great to have you on and talk about this. It looks like, you know, it's great to see that Harry and the Queen are on good terms, and obviously Meghan was there too. Let's start there. Do you think that's helped repair some of the damage that was cast before?
Well, good morning, guys. I think that, yeah, well, it would have been nice if that was the main takeaway from it, that Harry had repaired his relationship with his family, as fractured as it is. But unfortunately, you know, that may have been a very nice, sweet tea party at the time. But I'm sure that with the comments that Harry has made about the Queen's security, about protecting her, making sure she's got the right people around her, I mean, it's just breathtaking.
I mean, what is he insinuating?
What does he mean by that,
what does he mean?
Well, again, your guess is as good as mine, and certainly people I've spoken to at the palace today were absolutely dumbfounded that he would make these assumptions about who the Queen has got round her. I mean, is he talking about the men in grey suits that he's referred to in the past? Is he talking about, you know, closer to home, about Prince Charles and Prince William? I mean,
Prince Andrew? Could he be talking about Prince Andrew's influence in the last few weeks?
Well, he definitely could be. I mean, I don't think he didn't qualify what he meant, and certainly, unfortunately, Hoda Kotb, the journalist who was answering the questions, gave him a very easy pass. It was like another Oprah Winfrey Lovin', and nobody asked him like a follow-up question as to what he meant, and that's a real shame, because it's just left out there hanging, unfortunately.
So what does it mean, do you think, now for the relationship between Harry and the rest of the royal family, that comment?
Well, the issue is, I mean, the relationships have been in the gutter prior to his you know, quick jaunt over with Meghan, and one may wonder why that is. I mean, the Queen has been in ill health, although she's, you know, perfectly fine. She's up and about some days, and other days that she struggles. So Harry may have been wanting to visit her, and you can understand that as part of their relationship. It is still very strong. However, the fact that this huge issue over that question and answer is left there. I think that certainly Prince Charles and Prince William will have their head in their hands and be worrying about what on earth Harry is on about, because I don't think he knows half the time.
Well, that's what you're saying here, isn't it? We're looking at this, and he's sort of opened up another wound again. He may have repaired it with the Queen, but it looks like with his father and his brother, he could just be stirring up the pot again.
Well, of course, listen, he could have just said, it was wonderful to see the Queen, we had a cup of tea, it's a private, and it was just wonderful to see her, and left it at that. And of course, now we are all talking about this interview that has been seen by millions and millions of people. No doubt it's going to be poured over for days and days. I mean, he's talking about the fact that he doesn't know whether he's going to be here for the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Again, the royal family have extended an invitation to him, but how on earth could members of the royal family stand alongside him at the balcony or at any of the events, thinking that anything they say or do may end up in another American TV interview, and just Harry using it to try and have his way all the time. I mean, I feel desperately sorry for the rest of the family, because they just do not know where they stand with Harry at the moment.
Why haven't we heard from Charles, or indeed probably more likely Will, on anything to do with this? I mean, there's several interviews now, and it's happened again. When is somebody like Will's going to do a sit-down interview and say, look, there's another side to this story, guys?
Well, I don't think they will do. I mean, obviously, there's people that we speak to, and I can tell you that they are absolutely bereft at the way the situation has unfolded. Right. And why wouldn't they be? I mean, they afforded Harry and Meghan pretty much everything that they wanted without having this sort of half-in, half-out model, which was totally unworkable. But they essentially left with everyone's blessing, and they've continued to run roughshod over the institution that they left behind. I mean, they've left and they've earned tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars in the process. They have a very sweet life in California, and that they just cannot let go and continue with these barbed comments from the other side of the world. And I just think it's deeply, deeply unfair. I mean, today is the Queen's birthday, her 96th birthday, and we are talking about Harry and these ludicrous statements that he's making about protecting her when he was the one that left, and he's the one living 5,000 miles across the other side of the world.
Well, let's focus on Her Majesty's 96th birthday. It is officially today, the 21st of April, here in Australia, and a beautiful new image has been released to mark the occasion. How will the Queen be celebrating? Do we have any insights on that?
Yeah, no, I can tell you very modestly is what I've been told, and certainly she wasn't one for fuss. I mean, that's probably one of the things that Harry did get right in his interview when he said that the Queen is probably sick of birthdays by now. But she has travelled to Sandringham and in Norfolk, and I think that's really, really poignant because that is where the Duke of Edinburgh spent much of his time after retiring from royal duties in 2017, and she's going to be staying in his wood farm cottage. She's going to be welcoming some family and friends over for a tea party at the weekend, I understand, and just very, very low-key, I think. And I think she'll be thinking of Philip, and certainly that was the reason that she travelled to Sandringham, to kind of be closer to him with everything that's going on at the moment.
Well, if she's watching, we wish her a very happy birthday.
We do,
Russell. Thank you, Russ. We'll see you soon.